Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, it's a very special interview that we are going to have here today with the one and only Josh Jacobson, who for the last 31 years have been putting this fabulous program called Hanukkah Happens, not only for our wonderful temple members, but for the entire Jewish community of Boston. This year, we are going to be celebrating on December 23rd, which is a Thursday, and I'm going to have here now with all of us in conversation with the great maestro, Josh Jacobson. Josh, welcome.
Thank you, Elias. Good to be with you. Finally.
So, Josh, why don't you begin by telling everybody here how has it been in the middle of this crazy pandemic? Zamir in general, the choir, the rehearsals. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Sure. As of course everybody knows, singing, and especially kind of choral singing, is one of the great super spreaders during the pandemic. So a year ago, last March, we had to shut down. We stopped rehearsing, we stopped having concerts, and we're trying to figure out what to do, because that is what we do. But we managed to go virtual. We would meet virtually on Zoom, like we're doing now, and we made these virtual choir videos, which we were able to send out, and that was great fun. So at least we could do some singing together, but it just does not take the place of being in the same place and creating harmony together. So last spring, when things looked like they were getting better, unfortunately it's gone down a little bit since then, but we decided we would start rehearsing again. So we've been rehearsing since the fall, beginning of the fall, with masks. We're wearing masks the whole time. Everybody has to be vaccinated to be in the choir, and we're sitting separate from each other. And yet, b'chol zot, we are just so happy to be making music together in any way that we can. It's a thrill. It's really wonderful to be back again.
That's great. That's great, Josh. And yes, speaking about these fabulous videos that you've been producing, everybody may recall that last year when we celebrated the 30th anniversary of Hanukkah Happens, together with Temple Emanuel, Zamir Choral of Boston, and Josh, we did it in a video format that lasted an hour, and it was some of the great highlights over the years. So
this year, let's create some more great highlights.
Exactly. So this year we are having a big one, Josh. And for everybody who don't know yet what to expect, let me hear a little bit and let everybody hear about the upcoming concert.
Sure. So Elias, you and I decided that this would be a big concert. We would have accompaniment of a full orchestra. And we have a 24-piece orchestra that's going to be performing with us. And I had the great pleasure over the summer of writing orchestrations, of turning simple piano accompaniments into a full orchestra supporting the chorus. Except for a couple of pieces where I invited our friend Jeremiah Klarman to create a couple of arrangements. And boy, is he a talented writer and orchestrator. So we're going to have fun. We're going to open our concert with the great Machtenberg Shehechianu, which is going to be, of course, so relevant to coming out again and making music again. And we have some liturgical pieces, Janowski's Avinu Malkeinu, some Sephardic things like Ben Susan's Lecha Dodi that you first introduced me to. Jeremiah has written a wonderful medley of tunes by the great Debbie Friedman, and as well as some classical pieces like a movement from Ernest Bloch's Sacred Service and Robert Starr's Break Forth into Joy from his oratorio Ariel. So it's a real wonderful mix of pieces, and we are going to celebrate.
Fantastic. And just for everybody to know that at Temple Emanuel and even Zamir Choral of Boston, we've been taking very careful measures in terms of the virus. And for everybody who is going to be lucky enough to be in person with us on the 23rd, just everybody should know that every singer and the musicians are going to be tested, so we can have a celebration, a real celebration on that evening. So Josh, what a pleasure, and looking forward. I haven't seen you in a while in person, so it will be fantastic to go back to rehearsals and to see you for this great concert on the 23rd. Everybody, Hanukkah Happens 31st edition, Thursday, December 23rd at 7:30 p.m. at Temple Emanuel. Watch the emails for ticket sales and for some news about it, and we will see you there. And Josh Jacobson, an honor, and once again, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Elias. Always a pleasure to work together. Looking forward to this great concert.
Thank you.